Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here with John David Jackson, who was in the corner of Bernard Hopkins here tonight. John, from your perspective, when what happened in round 8 happened, what did you see and what was going on?
Well, Bernard was on the ropes where we didn't want him to be, obviously. And, Joe hit him with a couple of shots. They kind of stunned Bernard a little bit. The last shot, Bernard was already out the ring when he got hit, so the momentum from that punch knocked him out of the ring and onto the canvas real hard. So, was it a legal blow? I really can't say that. I didn't have a good position, but I'm not going to say it was illegal. I don't want to say that and discredit Joe. It was a good fight for Bernard. But it was, Bernard pitched a very tough guy on his last fight going out. So, unfortunately, it didn't quite go our way.
From what happened when he got knocked out of the rope and when you went over there, what was really going on? And did you get a chance to talk to Bernard and hear what the commission was saying?
No, by the time I got there was too much chaos and too many people involved with it. It was an unfortunate situation that happened to Bernard. Up to that moment he was fighting pretty good. It was a close fight. Joe might have had a slight edge in the rounds. But Bernard was definitely doing well for a man of his age, and unfortunately we couldn't go to 12 to see what the decision might have been.
From what you guys worked on in camp and from what you were seeing in those 8 rounds, were you happy with what Bernard was doing, and did you feel that he was executing what you guys wanted him to do?
I was happy with the performance. He was beginning to do what I wanted to do. He was trying to pot shot Joe and catch Joe with shots and getting Joe's respect. Joe wasn't as eager to come in as he was earlier. I mean, Joe would still come in and throw those crazy, powerful shots, but he didn't have the same enthusiasm as he did earlier when one of the first 2 rounds went by. But Bernard tried catching him with good shots and tried getting his respect. The fight was going the way I was hoping they would go. Bernard was trying to land a lot of cleaner shots. Joe was the busier fighter of the two, so that might have played a point in maybe Joe being ahead in the scorecards. I couldn't tell you. But the fight was going the way I thought it was going to go. Joe was trying to slow down. He was still throwing hard shots, but his output wasn't as good as it was in the first couple of rounds. Did
you feel you guys were ahead, or if it was a close fight up to when what happened in round 8 happened? I
thought it was close. I wouldn't say we're up. I'm not going to sit and say that. It was definitely a close fight. And, with like 4 rounds left to go, the fight was still up in the air for both fighters. I think Joe had a slight lead because of the pressure that he's put on Bernard.
All right, John, it's good seeing you. An unfortunate end to the fight. We hope Bernard's okay, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Here with John David Jackson, Marcos Villegas, here in Los Angeles at the Forum.
Thank you very much.